Right, so we're live. Evening everyone, welcome back to round 7 I believe of FRL's GT4 Thursday Night Championship with me, King of the Hills, and LurchysGaming. How you doing, Lurch?
Good evening, how are we?
Amazing, mate. Yeah, so tonight I believe it is round 7, I think.
It is.
Yeah, good. And we are live Kayalmi. And it is chucking it down.
For a change.
Yep, makes a nice change.
It's nice. It's nice to see a bit of wet weather, considering all we've done is a bit of overcast and a bit of sunshine.
Yeah.
Now we've got our first ever. Yes.
Comes on a
rain.
wet race.
Well, it's damp. It's not quite wet. Shame it's not flooded, because that would certainly make an interesting night, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Well, I was hearing rumours earlier that it might be flooded, but
I hope so.
I think so do I. Just for the entertainment purposes. I think as a driver as well, if I was driving in this, I would want pure wet and not the kind of damp to dry to slightly moist to dry again. And do you know what I mean? It's just a pain when that happens.
Yeah.
Just stick me on full wets or full dries.
We're good to go.
We're good to go, yeah, exactly. So I think the last few guys coming around to finish their laps off now, and then we will be live with quali. Let me just get the old website up quick so we can have a little rundown of where everyone stands. Because I do think, yeah, we've got no Jay Williams tonight, so
We haven't.
he's gonna take a big dent on his points there. I think he was top, wasn't he?
He was. I believe so.
So, yeah. How many more rounds have we got left of this? Do you know?
Green light, go, go, go.
I think it's only like maybe 2 rounds left. My phone has literally just died. So if you bear with me, I'll quickly grab a charger.
I can maybe find out. Kayalmi, so we got like 3 rounds left. Bathurst, Paul Ricard, and Barcelona. Barcelona being a special event, which I think is a double sprint, so that would be double points. So still, even if he does take, I mean, he's 52 points clear of Fearless in second, so it's not the end of the world. He's going to be hoping that guys behind him, Fearless, Pats, it's pretty much it really. Fearless and Pats are the only two that are kind of threatening him at the moment at the top of the standings. Yeah, so if them two have a bad race tonight, then it's not going to really matter too much if he misses tonight. I do believe he's ill, so get well soon, mate. If you're watching, I imagine you probably are. But yeah, so leaderboards as it stands is Jay Williams at top on 252 points, followed by Fearless on 200 points and Pats with 196, and then there's a big jump down to 169 with White Snake in 4th. Big Balls, then Darren Mark, Robin Dobbin, Shadow Lancer, Dell and Bo Hunt Burt wrap up the top 10. And then we got Why Not C in 11th, Hellraiser 12th, Big Time Dave 13th, Mean Man Moody 14th, Michael 66141 15th, Lazy Camel, Coella, Wild Dog, Tro 246, who I believe is a new driver, and Simon Minimum Records. Are these two guys both driving, or did they drive?
I think so. They've got to. Well, I would say Symbols 1980. I believe he's got to be a new driver. We've not seen him on the grid.
Yeah.
Tro 246. We've definitely not seen him on the grid. And yeah, and that's about it, to be honest.
Tro.
We've not seen them two guys, that's for sure. So we don't know what their pace is going to be like.
No. Where you seen the name? Oh, Tro 246. Yeah. Okay, so he must have raced in the last race because he's on the leaderboard, but just didn't get any points, I would imagine. What did he race last week? I think he must have to have got on the leaderboard, unless they've just added him in. Anyway, because he's a permanent driver, perhaps. I don't know. But yeah, just a couple of new faces tonight. Interesting to see how their pace is. I mean, one of them has got a white. He's got the white number, so he's obviously fairly experienced. Tro 246, and Symbols.
Symbols are silver.
It's a silver driver, so fully expect these two guys to not be too slow. But then, who knows? I mean, I'm a silver driver and I'm not quick, so.
But by the map, it looks like we've got ST Cola. Sorry for bitching your name, but hey, looks like he's first out on a flying lap, followed by Dale, which is not too far behind, but far enough to have a nice bit of fresh air.
I'm on board with Coelho at the moment, so we'll just see how he gets on. So yeah, I'm trying to think of Kayalmi, the sort of track we're on tonight. I think I raced. Did I race here the other night? This is where I raced, and it was raining.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Sunday night. Was it Sunday night? Am I going mad?
No, I think you did race. You raced Sunday. Yeah, I think it was this place.
I think it was around Kayalmi, wasn't it? All the days blur together, so many races. Oh no, it was Laguna Seca, that was it.
Cola, ST Cola, it's down at 159.2. Let's see what our boy Dale can do.
Where is he coming around now?
Well, Dale must have been validated. 420. Car 420, that's Darren Mark just going on a hot lap. The next one is Big Balls.
Oh, no, Robin.
Oh, and he's just scat right off the track, so it won't be him. That's gonna be an invalidation for the poor devil. And number 32 is gonna be next.
Yeah, not a lot of people setting times at the moment. I think we're on lap 2 now, aren't we? We're expecting to see a couple of.
Gotta be, yeah.
More times posted as Darren comes over the line. See if he can. See if he's on a valid lap, and he is. 2.5 seconds behind the leader, Robin Dobbin. Oh, there you go, Robin. Yeah, Robin's crossed the line as well at some stage throughout that, taking the lead.
Yeah.
Looks like the rain is also going to be dying down over the next 30 minutes.
Which we don't want. We want proper rain. We want the River Thames coming. Bohumba.
What's the difference between... So, qualifying is at 10 AM, and the actual race is set for 1 PM, so there's... I'm not sure what the multiplier is set on, but...
Hopefully 3 hours of constant rain.
It'd be nice to see it, wouldn't it?
Yeah. And we're back to our normal 40-minute race tonight as well.
Yeah. 40-minute race, 15-minute quali, 1 mandatory tyre change. I believe.
Yes.
Not as many tactics as we was going to have last time. Which I found out, I see in the chat earlier what one of the guys was saying about the format that they did last time. So you could have pitted for 1 litre of fuel if you wanted to. You have to pit for something to make it count as a pit stop, I believe. So whether it's 1 litre of fuel or tyres, obviously it doesn't count for this race, but last race and endurance races coming up, then that's the format.
Because I've always changed tyres on both pit stops.
Yeah.
Thinking that's what you had to do, but clearly not.
No, I think it's just, if it's set for just no, if there's no options, if it's not forcing you to change tyres, then you do whatever you like. But I think you have to put something, you have to do something, so whether that's putting in 1 litre just for it to register as a pit stop.
Yeah.
Which kind of makes sense, really. So we've got coming around number 79, which is Volton. And we're coming around on the next flight. Oh no, who's that? 84. Big Balls.
Big Balls. Ooh, Bowman Bunt just touched the sausage curb on that right-hand bend before the last corner. And just got sent it. Just got sent. Big time. There's Balls, 8 tenths slower than Robin Dobbin.
Yep. It's about 57-ish, 57.
You're voting. You've got your voting coming through. Does he improve? Yes, he does.
Oh no, by a couple of places there. Looks like 2.6 is over the line next, which is Trove. So he's looking good for his first outing. 1.2 seconds behind the leader. How long have we got left? 6 minutes. So probably enough time for him to get in and get back out again. Get another couple of laps in if he wanted to.
Me man Booty, he's still not set a time yet. He's just starting his finished his out lap now.
Who have we got? Oh, my eyesight's getting worse. No, that's Fearless. Fearless Freak coming round now. Is he going to improve at all? Nope.
Nope.
Not by the looks of it.
We got number 57, which is Michael. Oh, listen to that, Aston.
It's a nice sounding car, isn't it?
Oh yes. Oh, Michael goes second.
Oh,
0.147. That's a hell of a lap from Michael.
Yeah, well, we could be seeing some form of track evolution as well. As we go through, I don't know how.
It's gone from damp to greasy, so I don't know which one's worse. It's greasy. Greasy's.
I think greasy's better.
Supposed
than
to
damp.
be a better. Yeah. So we might see these lap times drop down. Wild Dog's just sent it. Oh, on the grass, and he's just hit Shadow Dancer. Oh, crazy. You don't like that?
Oh,
no.
Was he on track there? I need to get a better camera.
He was. And he just went off track on that real fast. You know, it goes really fast right before the last turn.
Yeah.
And you've got the left hand bend before that. That's sharp when we go out really wide and cut in. But he come off front, coming around there, and he scat on the off the track. And as he come back on, he give the BMW a love tap, should I say?
It's good to see the Wild Dog here. I haven't seen him for a few weeks.
No, he's not raced for a while, was he?
White Snake's just crossed the line, hasn't set a time. Sort of following the guys now that haven't yet to set times. Man Moody. Not sure if this is a valid lap. No, it isn't. And he's going to be followed by number 78. Bell. Is he going to get an improvement at all? No, he doesn't. Hopefully we're going to get to the end of quali and then it will switch to the race and it will pour down. I wanted to see. I've never seen a flooded track before, so I was kind of looking forward to seeing it.
It's savage.
I mean, the race on Sunday night was just full wet. It was very wet, but it kind of dried up as it got 10 minutes from the end. But it was,
when I did that flooded race on Barcelona on the CP server, it's surprising how you concentrate a lot, but you don't make as many mistakes, if you know what I mean.
No, of course.
Like,
I mean, I've
it's
found
just
that in the wet
fast bits. Like at the fast bits, you just got to be like, just go steady on, like go hard on the brakes, but then be right off the brakes before you even start turning in. But you got to, you know, I did so much better in a flooded track than what I did in the dry track at Oulton Park.
Yeah, I didn't really have any problems on the full wet round Laguna Seca the other night. As Mean Man Moody's just set a time.
7 seconds off the pace.
Yeah.
But he doesn't mind, does he?
You just want to set a time, didn't you?
Yeah, he's happy just plodding along our old FRL Mean Moody. He doesn't mind where he finishes, does he? So, I think he just enjoys it.
We've just got Wild Dog and Symbols left to set a time. As Wild Dog's about to cross the line now, is he going to set a time?
Mean Man Moody's giving his teammate a bit of a drag there, hasn't he?
Could well have.
Can't look at the damage on that car though.
He's set a time out of it though, so it's just Symbols left to go now. One of the new guys. Let's see if he can set this. It's a valid lap that he's on at the moment.
That's a nice looking mark.
It is quite nice. So no, this lap's invalid. So he's probably got
one lap left.
1 lap left, probably. To maybe 2. Not too sure. We go to 1:55 a lap, and he's just crossed the line now. So no, this is going to be his final lap. See if he can set a time. We'll just follow him for the last minute or so. Give our new guy a bit of exposure, whether he wants it or not. That is a nice looking map. I do like that. Green with the black. After. So yeah, predictions for tonight then. Are you bearing in mind no Mr. Williams?
Robin Dobbin. Robin Dobbin. Bulls. And Fearless Freak, because he's been on fire the last week or so in the races we've raced against him. So yeah, it's not the top 3 but that are now, but anything can happen in the race. But I think yeah, it'll be Robin Dobbin, Bulls and Fearless Freak 1, 2 and 3.
Yeah, I think Fearless Freak is one of them. He seems to have improved a lot since we've been watching him.
Yeah.
Ah, there we go. That's the end of it for Symbols. It's just come off the track at the right-hander. Sort of fast right-hander, but it's a shame. Right, let me get up. So Robin Dobbin his camera so we can follow him when the race starts.
But I'd say my driver to watch, if we was to do that, would be Darren Mark.
What, for tonight?
He would be my He'd be my driver to watch for tonight.
Yeah.
After last week.
Well, he's always fairly consistent, isn't he? He's just one of them.
Yeah.
He likes that kind of 4th, 5th, 6th place, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He always seems to be floating around that kind of position.
Because last week he had that bang at turn 1, didn't he? And he went from last pretty much to 4th, was it? Or 5th? Something like that?
It could have been. And then it was the whole pit stop battle, wasn't it? With
that was it.
Trying to time your pit stop to get the most out of it. And I'm sure he ended up finishing like 5th or something.
Yeah, so Darren would be my driver to watch for tonight.
Yeah, I reckon you're probably going to be right. I'm probably going to say, I mean, Whitesnake's up there as well, though, and Michael. A couple of dark horses.
Just got the qualifying timetable up now. Whitesnake is actually faster than Robin Dobbin in the first and second and third sector. Robin Dobbin's done a 46.368 in sector 2, and Whitesnake's done a 45.999. So he's good, nearly, well, just short of 4 temps faster there. Well, 369 or 369 temps, and then he is just about 1.8 temps. Oh yeah, behind.
Yeah, I mean it's a wet race, so wet races tend to chuck up all kind of results, didn't they? I mean, you can be fairly average in the drive, but then suddenly
Wild Dog up to 13th.
Oh, he must have caught another lap in there.
King of the Hills.
Yeah.
Commentary and racing. Driver of the day.
And Patrick Bowers as well, another guy that must have accidentally jumped in. Yeah, wet races seem to chuck up all sorts of variables, don't they? I mean, you can be a fairly average driver and sort of finish 10th every race, and then a wet race kicks in and suddenly you're P3.
Yeah.
Everyone takes wet races differently, and the top guys aren't always the quickest in the wet.
I was just about to say that. Like, we've not seen a wet, because we've not had like a wet race, we don't actually know what everyone's going to be like. Because it was a bit like when I first ever joined, we did a wet race on one track, and I was keeping up with, is it P1 Gamer Dad?
Yeah. Yeah.
I was keeping up with him. In fact, it was at Oulton Park, and then it dried up and he was gone.
That's it.
Oh,
Yeah.
is that a dry track?
It looks pretty dry to me.
Same.
So.
Oh, that's a shame.
Oh well. Well, it said 30 minutes it was going to be dry anyway, so it was to be expected. But I was really hoping.
I wanted to see the River Thames running out of the pit lane.
Yeah, so that would have been nice.
So when they come out and floor it, they spin out.
That's it. Carnage at the first turn. I mean, the track's it's looking like it's fast. It's set for fast, so
yeah,
going to be back to normal. So we might see some of these guys that are a little bit quicker in the wet now slow down a bit, perhaps. And the guys that did their quali laps last would have benefited from that as well as the track dried up.
Yeah.
Yeah, just waiting for the session timer to go down. I'm going to put an outside bet on tonight for... I think this Tro guy is going to do quite well. I feel it in my bones, this Tro 246.
Yeah.
There, guys. I think he's going to do quite well tonight, just from one lap that I saw in quali. We need Tank to upset the leaders, otherwise Robin Dobbin's just going to get out front on his own.
Run away.
That's it, yeah, you won't see him again.
I put a bet on that White Snake accidentally takes out Robin Dobbin in turn 1.
Yeah?
Yeah. Severe damage. Everyone forgets the brakes and it's like a concertina effect. It's like boom, 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 boom.
Yeah. Like Tetris. Domino.
Yeah. No, he'll be fine, I'm
yeah.
sure.
Hopefully not, but we don't want to see that.
No.
Right, let's get into a decent camera angle. Really nice cars. I like that, the green and black Ginetta with balls. That's nice car that.
G1 have got a wet race.
Oh, have they?
Yeah, it's just come up saying that we was live. It says it's uploaded 4 videos. And the first video was, what's it called? His.
Okay, that'll be interesting for them. Might have to have a watch that back later, see how wet it actually was.
Well, on the screen it's wet, but
I'm kind of hoping it turns wet.
Watching.
I'm kind of hoping it turns wet throughout this race, but with the way the time is set at the top, you can see 30 minutes into it, so I don't rain. If we do, it's only going to be the last 10 minutes, and it's going to be negligent, so it's not going to matter too much.
So here we go. They are off on their warm-up lap. 2 people watching. Hello, sports fans. I've gone 10th.
So?
I'm starting on 10th, like, for the race.
What if you was racing?
Like, I'm stuck on camera 10th.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. That's right. I'm on the leader.
Yeah, and I've
Mr. Dobbin.
done my replay button as well, so...
yeah, if you see anything, get it captured.
If I see anything, I'll capture it.
The next highlights video. I've deleted all my footage as well now, so I've got a full hard drive ready to go. Oh yeah, I can't jump out of this, can I? Well, so look at the quick look at the constructors as well, so as they're coming around. So it's still Interstellar. I don't know if you heard me earlier, but obviously Jay's 52 points clear of Fearless in second, so I think missing tonight isn't going to affect him too much.
Where's Dobbin?
So it's 40 points for a win, so no one can actually overtake him tonight.
Overtake him, yeah.
Even with him not racing. Robin Dobbin is currently 7th place on 152 points. But obviously, I think he missed the first couple of races, didn't he? I don't think he joined.
I think so, yeah. I think he was like a late joiner.
I always forget it shows you. He missed the first 3 races, and then he then got three second places on the trot, and then 6th in the last race. So yeah, there's no chance of anyone overtaking Jay tonight, but.
So you are okay, Jay, if you are watching?
Trying to get him to comment. I think he's probably curled up on the sofa.
Thermometer in mouth.
Yeah, that's it.
Hot water bottle.
That's it. It's probably
Drink.
with a
Soup in a cup.
And a lemon sip. The typical, stereotypical ill person.
Just like other movies.
Yeah, exactly.
Wife's birthday, then I decided to get ill. That's what he's commented.
No, it's not the. You ain't got the Omicron, have you, Jay?
Omicron. That's a new variant, isn't it?
Yeah. Right, here we go.
Well, I hope you feel better soon anyway, Jay.
I'm sure we'll see him next week.
Hopefully.
It's just a bit of man flu, isn't it? It's a bit man flu.
Green light. Give it all you got.
Here we go. Green, green, green!
So where we got? We got Michael's looking to try and make a move up the inside to overtake Robin, and he's got who's this as well? Fearless Freak making a move down the left, and I think he's done that. He needs to be a little. Paul's giving Robin Dobbin a little.
Oh, we've got a spin here by why not? Ooh.
Yes, we've got a few guys at the back. It doesn't look too bad
there,
though.
why not see? No, just had a little tap from. I'm saving the replay anyway. So.
Hopefully no severe damage. Which is the main thing.
It wasn't like me at Spa where I got absolutely nailed. It was just a little tap and a little tap, like, you know.
Oh, okay.
Ooh. But I'm liking the weather anyway. 10 minutes time, little bit of rain.
Oh, that's good. As Whitesnake, is that in the lead?
Ooh, who is that? It's just spun out there.
1 second gap.
I think that's Doe, that is Doe. Just had a little mistake. At the back here.
We're still going straight, we're still going forward, which is the main thing. Fearless Freak, and who is this in this? Red and orange Mercedes, is that? Bolton?
Just Bolton, yeah. And pink wheels.
Yeah.
I love. Best thing I like about Bolton, his colour schemes are so weird, but they're like, he just sticks out like a sore thumb. Oh!
We nearly lost it. Has he lost it? Yeah.
Oh, that's not good.
That could be severe damage for him, perhaps. I mean, it wouldn't have been from the first clip, but the second tap into the wall might have definitely done some. And that's going to be him last now. There's no way he can get back out into traffic safely from where he was. We've got Balls looking to make a move down the side of Robin Dobbin here. Or is he? He's too far back.
Whitesnake is on fire. He's 1 second ahead of Dobbin. And there's Balls right on his tail.
Big Balls bearing down on him. Okay, Jay, that's one.
Jay's just got a bad stomach, he said.
Ah.
And something else, but I won't repeat that.
Okay, leave it to everyone's imagination.
Yeah.
It's probably worse. Oh, Paul's just going to make a move around the side of Dobbin. Here he goes. Oh no, he's held off just about by Mr. Dobbin, although I think Balls is going to make that move very soon.
Yeah. We've got a nice little fight with Tro and Bo Hunt. He's right on the back of Bo Hunt. Michael, sorry, Tro's on the back of Michael. 4 attempts.
Okay, yeah. Just to keep jumping between the two because Balls is ready to make the move. You keep an eye on that. I'll keep an eye on the Balls valve. It's only a matter of time. The problem is with this, because this track's quite small, the helicam's terrible. You don't see much with it. I think that has he got the jump on him there? No, he's trying to get in the slip. They're both catching up with.
Off goes Wild Dog. Ooh, ouch.
Now the closest at the moment is Paul's going after Robin. They've both managed to pull Whitesnake back into it now. Whitesnake's probably made a mistake. Robin Dom is going to make a move on the inside. They're going to... No, it didn't touch.
That's good racing, that is.
Oh,
very
look at
clean.
that. And then Balls is about to make the move.
And Balls has gone around the outside, which gives him the inside. Don't hit that! Oh! He nearly did what I did when they called it on stream. And I hit that thing and I went flying. Balls is lucky to... Actually, in fact, he's dropped... He dropped a couple places there?
Yeah, I think he has. That sent him out a little bit and he had...
Fearless Freaks managed to get behind him.
He was in pouncing distance anyway, so it didn't take much.
That just shows what these sausage cubs can do.
Oh,
they are savage on here.
Yeah. Especially around this track.
Literally from Whitesnake, now Robin Dobbin's got a bit of clear air, he's just flown off to the distance. Whitesnake, so 2nd to 6th, there's a little train there. And they're all within, well, I would say just under half a second, but
they're all within pouncing distance of each other. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of them, all in a row. If one makes a mistake, then you've essentially lost 5 places.
Trojan, that is a nice looking colour as well.
It's like the black and red one, or silver one.
It's like the silver and red one, like chrome. Oh, there's Wild Dog. Wild Dog's in the pits. I think he might have retired. But I'm not sure. We'll find out.
Oh, here comes the rain. It's getting heavier. I'm seeing plus symbols, which is what we want. Well, us as commentators, we want it. I'm not sure the drivers want it.
No, well, we don't care what they want. We want race. We're not racing, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. If I was out there, I wouldn't want it, but...
No.
Looks easy around. We've got Darren Mark trying to make the move on Mr. Burt. Your pick for this evening, down in P8 at the moment.
Yeah. Started P10. I think.
We know that the I know the Beamer's straight line speed we worked out last race is pretty damn good. So only thing around this track is there's not many straight lines. Oh, he goes wide on the.
God, I got a bit dramatic. He started P8, so he's gone up a position.
Come on, where's my camera not catching up? Oh, so Balls has made the move there. He's done it. The camera took so long to change. So he's managed to get past Fearless Freak. And I think that was it. That was the first thing was behind. Michael's trying to keep Tro at bay at the moment. The only move that was made there was Balls, who's now gapping Fearless Freak a little bit. It's Fearless.
Oh, Fearless just goes off. Yeah. And that gives whoever that is.
It's Michael.
And that's the Martin.
And the Martin. Yeah.
Oh, and he rides that curb.
Look at that.
No. Not really. But that gives Tro the outside. Not quite.
I don't think...
Looked like he was going around the outside of that last corner then for a second.
I don't think the Jeanette is going to have the straight line speed to beat the Aston. This has done so. This has literally got like no rear wing on it. We're starting to see a bit of a gap form now between that train of cars. Oh, Balls is all over the back of Whitesnake at the moment.
He is.
how long it's going to be before it might be here. It might make the move now.
You're voting. Going past Dell on the straight.
Yeah.
It's going to be it's going to be who's going to break the latest.
Oh,
And that is your voting. Has he gone too deep? No, he hasn't. With his bright pink wheels.
Can't miss the kids, no.
That was close. They got really close than Dell in your voting then.
Yeah, let me know if they get together again.
Me man Moody coming from 17th to 11th.
Yeah.
What a drive. So far from him.
Wild Dog's back out on track again, which is good. And Symbol's not sure what happened to him, but he's pitted as well. We got. Oh, Darren Marks made the move on Bert, and he's got it done at some stage.
Yeah.
Missed that somehow.
Isn't Dell Scottish?
I believe so.
Your voting's not, is he?
Yeah, Vulcan is. I'm sure. Yeah, Vulcan definitely is.
Well, we've got the Scotsman fighting for freedom, and who's going to take 12th place?
The two Scots going at each other.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, I definitely know Bolton's Scottish. I've heard him on comms. Not on comms, sir.
And Mean Man Moody, and your voting is on the back of Mean Man Moody. Go on, Mean Man Moody. Hold him up, son. Your voting's showing the inside. What an overtake.
Who's that?
Oh, not quite. Your voting went down the inside on the last corner and nearly overtook Mean Moody. And
okay.
Mean Moody put the power down. He didn't quite get it. And your voting's going to go down the inside of the first turn again. That's the second time in 2 laps he's done that.
Mean Man doing the old Lewis Hamilton defence there. And,
yeah. Defend like a lion.
Yeah. And the lion's a dog with a Amazon bought mane on it. Right.
Tro's on the back of Fearless Freak here. And Fearless Freak is right on the back of
Michael.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm on board with him now.
Yeah. Look how low that Jannetta is compared to the BMW.
Yeah.
Have you noticed that?
Yeah, that's what it
It's like the McLaren and the Bentley. Like the height difference, unbelievable.
Yeah, that's why they call it the Boatley, don't they?
Yeah.
That's why it doesn't matter if you take a little bit of damage on the front of it either. It just doesn't affect it. The aerodynamics on the thing is useless anyway, non-existent. Get a little bit of damage on the front of the McLaren.
So I don't know.
Neither have I, to be honest, but I just know it from watching videos. If you get a little bit of damage on the McLaren, you'll know about it. Whereas on the Bentley, it doesn't matter too much. Same with the Nissan. I can smash the Nissan around all day long. It don't really notice it too much. Who's this? So I think Why Not's just got a little bit wobbly there, and Dell must have made his way through. Now he's got Why Not C all over the back of him. It could be long before he tries to make a pass again. Rain's getting heavier as well in 10 minutes.
Nice, that's what we like to see.
So, Tro's
we want to see him
Fearless soon.
Yeah, he's been on the back of him like that for the last lap, I would say. So it's gonna happen anytime soon. It's gotta happen. It's not come out of 3 attempts for a long time.
Well, I'll tell you what's going to make a huge difference in this race now is who is better at pit stop strategies. Because it makes such a difference now, because people are going to be coming in. I think by the time it gets to a lot of people's pits, it's going to be full wet tyres, I would imagine.
Yeah.
With the way that rain cloud's looking. If that continues, I think if you get another big rain cloud there after the next one, then I think that's going to be full wet tyres. And it's pretty much going to come down to who knows what PSIs to put in your tyres, or who's that prepared. Because I've definitely lost a race or two because of that. Not lost a race, but just did poorly in a race because I didn't know how much, what PSI to put in the tyres, and then you go out and you're either way over or way under inflated, and it just destroys the rest of your race.
Yeah.
I had an endurance race where I ended up coming back into the pits again, like about 10 minutes in, just to change the PSIs on the tyres again. Cost me like 30 seconds, or a minute, but at least I could drive the car afterwards.
Well, yeah, that's it.
So we got Why Not. It's obviously got past Dell at some stage. Oh, there we go. A couple of guys pitting. Is this going to be a bit too early to pit though?
I wouldn't say it's quite wet. I know it's greasy, but the track seems to be rather dry still.
Well, this is my concern, is that people are going to pit now for slick tyres still, when it's going to chuck it down. I mean, it could be a forced pit stop. I mean, it all depends on how much fuel they've put in. But what I've learned from the last race is now, my little tactic that I'm going to start implementing, which worked out really well for me in the Sunday race, is if there's a chance of rain and you're going to have mixed conditions, then just stick a full race of fuel in. So then you can pit whenever you like. There's no restrictions on when you need to pit. That way you can then wait until the perfect time for them wet tyres or slick tyres with high pressures or whatever. You can put them on.
Yeah.
The problem is when you set up for half a race, you have to pit halfway through it, and then it starts chucking it down 10 minutes after that, and you're out on slick tyres and you need wets. You've got an extra pit stop. Bohan Burt trying to claw back his position from Darren at the moment. He looks like he might well do it in a minute. Definitely got him on the brakes in that beastly Mercedes. Braking in
Tro's
amazing.
Starting to lose off the back end of Fearless Freak now.
Oh, is he? Yeah, starting to see a gap on now, aren't we? Second and a half.
Yeah. Closest battle we got Bohan in that gorgeous looking Mercedes, and Darren.
Yeah, Mr. Defence. The Welsh Minister of Defence, Darren Mark.
Oh, yes.
Spurts come through. So yeah, I'm wondering what pit strategies people are contemplating at the moment. So the rain still says greasy, but
Pardon me.
definitely potential for us to be on wet tyres before the race ends.
If Dell can stay on these tyres as he is now, and if that car's still drivable and he's not losing too much time, I wouldn't fix that damage.
No.
And I would put the power down as fast as I can and try and go see if you can get the overcut on your Volton.
Can you see if he's got damage? No, you can't.
You can by like visually.
Oh yeah,
So
no,
I've
I mean
got
I wanted to know whether we could see. We can't actually select it.
Yeah, to see if they've actually got damage.
It blanks it all out, which kind of makes sense, but it would have been nice if we could see it. See what settings he's got set up. 56.8 brake bias, 3 on traction control.
1 ABS.
I think that'll need to be increased soon.
Yeah, depending how wet it gets.
Yeah, well, I think probably going to start seeing a few more pit stops now for the guys that have set up for half the race. But then this is where the guys that have set up for the full race are probably going to benefit, because then they're probably going to only have to pit once, whereas some of these guys may well have to pit twice. I'm seeing a lot of cars getting a little bit slidey as well, coming out of certain corners. Definitely not as much grip out there as there was
But Whitesnake, Shadowlancer and YST not are all in the pits. So Whitesnake's going early. Why Not C's got a bit of damage, as I can see on the front. Bit of a shame. Shadowlancer looks clean. Whitesnake comes out the pits. Mean Man Moody goes past into 9th.
Bulls has still done well to keep Robin Dobbin in the sights. Only 2 seconds behind, give or take.
He was, last time I saw, he was 3 seconds.
Yeah, he's within 2 seconds now from the last time the time's changed. We've also got Michael 66141 clawing back some time on Fearless Freak by the looks of it. I think Bulls can keep him in his sights and actually make this a last lap showdown. Quella's just making a move on somebody there. Mean Man Moody, he's trying to. Mean Man Moody defended well. And we got Whitesnake there as well. Trying to get in amongst it all. Mean Man Moody needs to make his... Where's Mean Man? Yeah, he is. Make his car as wide as possible now.
Really?
Some Perez
park it right in front of the track.
Yeah. Here we go. Whitesnake trying to make the move on the inside and Moody's outbraked himself. She's now going to put Whitesnake and Coella together now. See if we can. See if Whitesnake can get past Coella here. Whitesnake has pitted, Coella hasn't, so that could have something to do with it.
We are at the halfway mark, still a long way to go.
They're at the halfway mark.
Yeah, and there we go, there's the move done.
Darren, Mark, Michael, all in the pits.
Oh no, it's not, so I'm getting muddled up. Oh, Coella's jumping into the pits there. I think the track was getting a little bit too wet for him. I'm surprised we're still on a greasy track at the moment, but weather forecast showing that it is going to start getting heavier in the next 3 minutes.
Oops, someone has left.
Many battles going on at the moment, but looks what we've got here, a big punch up here, 57.
It always does this, doesn't it, when it's all pit stops.
Yeah, you get everyone kind of separating out a bit, but then once everyone's made their pit stops, it all comes back together again.
Yeah.
Got Mean Man Moody making a move on his teammate Wild Dog. Oh, no, that's probably going to be a lap. It's going to be a lap there, isn't it?
It is.
Lap Wild Dog, yeah.
Bro, not yet. Wild Dog's getting out of the way of those blue flags for a minute.
Yeah, big gaps between everyone now. Jump back on board with Big Balls, who's now just above 2 seconds behind Robin Dobbin. So he's lost a bit of time now. I think this rain's probably starting to take effect on some people.
Yeah.
Some of the guys that were a bit quicker before are going to start losing it now, I think. Yeah,
This is where Whitesnake comes into his best. Oh!
Oh, it's gone off. Yeah.
As I said that, yeah, he goes off.
Literally nothing going on at the moment. Nothing worth talking about anyway. Michael's a little wet the road still.
Ooh. That Sisman's disappeared. Whatever his name was.
So yeah, I'm interested to see what's going to happen. I wish we could see what tyres everyone have jumped on and everything, because I mean the tyres wouldn't have, the track isn't ready, or it wouldn't when all these guys that are green at the moment on their pit stops, when they all came in, I don't think the track would have been set for wets. So they all would have been on slick tyres, right? They've gone in for maybe slightly, hopefully everyone put higher PSIs in the tyres, but I mean they're all going to be on slicks. I think in the next 10 minutes the it's going to be a full wet
Yeah.
tyres needed.
You want it to rain just a little bit more, that'll be nice.
Which is going to benefit all the top 5 guys that haven't pitted. Maybe even me, man, Moody. If he could, oh, he's in the pits now. Oh, here we go. Some of them are starting to pit now. Some of the guys further
But
up.
if me, man, Moody can get a really good stop here. In fact, he doesn't need to because he's just jumped ST Cola. Oh, no, he hasn't. Not quite. He was 53 seconds ahead of Cola. ST Cola.
Okay. He's just...
So he's done well though, considering his qualifying position.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's doing really well.
Was last 16th, bless him, or 17th, and because Symbols didn't put a time in, and
Oh, is
now
that
he's
who's
gone
left? The
from
Symbols left?
yeah, Symbols is gone.
Oh, I
Yeah,
just realised that.
16th, and he's up in 12th.
I don't know if he realises he's going to get penalty points for that.
Yeah.
Probably not if he's brand new to it. Probably hasn't read the rules at the moment. Wonder how lenient the stewards will be with that. I think all these guys that have pitted, that haven't pitted, these are the ones that are going to benefit the most from it. It's just how long they can stay out there on the slick tyres whilst it's like this.
Yeah.
But it is definitely going to. Yeah, so the track's turned to damp now, so I think you can still run slick tyres on. Yeah, you can still run slick tyres on a damp track, but when you've got two plus symbols on your weather forecast, then it's not going to be what you need to change.
Yeah.
What's she got? No one close. This is the closest.
So Bulls is in the pits.
Okay.
Not, yeah, he's pitted, sorry.
Yeah.
Bo
he's done his
Humbert
bit,
is not. He's just coming in the pits now as we speak. Tro is still on his, thinks it's still slick tyres and he can still keep it up. Robin Dobbins just gone and is just like, yeah, I can go an extra lap, I think.
Yeah.
You know, not too bothered if he loses too much time. But he's on it.
I just don't know. I'm starting to see puddles forming on certain parts of the track. I mean, it's not actually on the track, but by the size of the track, I'm starting to see puddles forming. So you don't want to risk it too much because you could.
Oh, as Michael nearly found out there. That was lucky.
Nearly come off, did he?
Yeah, he had a bit of a power slide going on, and he's getting a bit twitchy there on the rear end of that Aston Martin.
That's the thing, though. We don't know what tyres he's got on. He could have went for slicks again, and now they're just not. I think if you see anyone else that's pitted already pit now, you know that they went out on slicks again.
Yeah, I would say so.
See how twitchy everyone is.
See, Michael's say the last couple of corners, definitely the sharper ones and the faster ones, it's just been a little bit twitchy.
I think we start seeing that with a lot of them now, with the rear end starting to
Yeah.
get wobbly.
But if the guys that did, if they say they did go on to wets when it did start raining.
Oh, there we go. Who's that? That was Bert, I think. It's just got all sideways in, coming out of. Oh, come on, camera. What's going on? Got all sideways. I think that's going to allow Balls for it. Yeah, there he goes. So Balls has now managed to retake his P3, and Fearless Freak and Michael are Bogart Burnt is clearly on slick tyres still. He needs to come in. He's losing so much time. There we go. There goes Fearless Freak. Michael's coming as well now. There we go.
But he's not even pitted yet, so I think he may come in now.
He's got
to come in now for sure. You see the puddles. Oh, is that Michael just dipping two wheels onto the old grass there?
Yeah, it wouldn't be surprised me if he's trying to avoid. He's probably a little bit tentative around Bert at the moment with the way he is. He needs to come in a pit now. can't carry on like that. The Robin Dobbins in the pits now as well, and Tro, yeah, they're all coming in now. It's obviously slick tyres now beyond it. We've now got another plus sign, 10 minutes, and we've got proper wet. I don't know what you call that, but that looks like proper wet to me.
Flooded, I hope.
I don't know if that would count as flooded, but I don't know what
No,
the
it
symbols
wouldn't.
mean. But
I don't think it
I
is.
just know that that's very, very wet.
What? Just a little bit wet or proper
No,
wet?
just proper wet. Proper wet. Raining cats and dogs kind of wet. I mean, that's what the
Yeah,
weather
you
was
see
like
the
pretty much the
puddles.
whole race on the Sunday. It was that kind of rain cloud, two bits of rain in it. So hopefully that rain might kick in a minute or two before the end and just completely throw everyone out. That'll be interesting to see. But
Yeah. Wild Dog's back in the pits, I would say he's there for.
What was your prediction again for 1, 2, and 3?
The way it is at the moment.
That's exactly
Yeah.
what I thought.
So Fearless Frig, his pace has been rapid lately.
Yeah,
A
definitely.
really good pace. The last couple of weeks we've raced, he's proper improved.
Oh yeah, definitely. We've got me, man. Moody's getting close to Dell, I think. Yeah.
But maybe me, man, Moody's on wets and Dell maybe didn't put wets on when he pitted.
Well, Dell's definitely repaired his damage.
Yeah.
It looks a little bit slow getting out of that corner. There's not much traction, so you'd have definitely
That's
lost a
why
lot
I
of time
think.
repairing the damage.
But I think that's why you might still be on slicks. Well, Dell's had him anyway. Me, man, Moody.
Yeah, it's well, Dell seems to be creating a little gap now. Wasn't like that before. Yeah,
Dell is flying. He took that corner so well. So well.
Michael seems to be catching up with Fearless Frig by the looks of it. Might not be long before. Oh! Fearless has just gone off. He's overshot. Oh no, he hasn't. He's back. There he is.
Yeah, he did.
Managed
He
that.
overshot
What happened there?
Oh, this is going to be close. Oh, look at that understeer. Do you see that understeer?
Yeah.
He's tanning. This is just going straight ahead. Do you reckon he's still on slicks?
It could well be. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm going to say yes with the way how far he was understeering there.
Because if you have a look off the line there, that far left of that line is just wet. Like mega wet. Look at the understeer he's got.
He's not able to keep any decent lines, is he, at the moment? It's going to allow Whitesnake back through, I reckon, very soon as well. He's definitely not fully in control of that car at the moment, I don't think. He's twitching all over the place.
No.
Always chucks it up the inside.
Oh, he goes up the inside of Whitesnake.
That's a beautiful move. And him and Whitesnake have both basically teamed up to... Oh, keep it. He's just about kept it. Michael nearly losing it there. But... it's like
I got that saved.
Yeah, Fearless and Whitesnake, they're kind of teamed up there to nudge Michael out the way.
He's like, hey, I'm coming through.
Now, I think that's probably... There's me and you just saying that Fearless is all over the place and he manages to pull an overtake like that, but now just needs to defend from Whitesnake now.
Yeah.
The rain just keeps getting heavier and heavier.
That's what we'd like to see. We got 13 kilometers an hour wind as well.
Yeah. Bit of a crosswind. I'm just praying that rain kicks in a bit more. I want to see it. Oh, Bolton's just made the move on Hellraiser at some stage there. Not too sure when. Let's see whether Whitesnake can claw in Fearless here. I mean, they're fighting for a podium spot here, these two guys, so no, these two are going to want to let it go.
Darren Marks up to 7th. Whitesnake's right on the back of Fearless Freak.
Yeah, I'm on board with these guys at the moment. Just trying to see how this plays out. I think it's the closest. Oh, and Fearless has gone way wide again, but somehow he's managing to keep these positions. I don't know how.
He goes off again.
Goes off again, yeah. That's going to be it now, isn't it? It's got to be. There we go. As Whitesnake moves into P3. Although that looks, the straight line speed that the Beamer's got, could well see him claw that back. Side by side of him going into the loss, going into the corner.
That BMW is fast.
Yeah. Definitely got some straight line speed, this.
See that puddle there then? This has got to be more than damp for sure, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's not going to be long before that changes.
Oh.
Still going at it, these two. Oh! And that is going to be the end of that battle for... No, it's not.
Oh, that brings Tro into the mix. Tro gave Michael a little love tap just on the back, not like enough to spin him round. But he's like, yep, I see that middle gap, I'm taking it.
Yeah.
He's got the under...
Going through, he's going through. He had the inside line, he hasn't any more, but he's going to have the inside line going here. No. I don't know how Fearless Freaks managed to hang on to his car.
That was brilliant racing.
Yeah.
I'm clipping that as well.
Yeah, I'm all over the clip. Just going to be another highlights video of GT4.
That was brilliant racing.
Fully expecting a couple more positions to change here before the end between Fearless, Tro and Michael. Tro having an amazing debut tonight. Doing really well.
Yeah, he is.
4 minutes left to go. Rain's getting heavier. 3 minutes until it gets a bit heavy. Well, it might be
it's
less
a shame we didn't
now.
have this rain. It says 3 minutes. Shame we didn't have this rain at the start. Oh
no, dear. Then collision there. That's just wiped Tro out. Yeah, I think Fearless did it again. He's gone super wide as he's come into that right-hander, and as he's come back in to kind of take his position back, they've just met each other, and that's kind of separated the pack now a little bit again, which is a shame. Could have been a nice little battle on the last lap or two then, but I think that's going to have been it for Tro now. I don't think he's going to get back from that. Probably taking a bit of damage. Not too much by the looks of it, but enough to probably mess his race up. It's just now whether Fearless can get his P3 back off of Whitesnake. Definitely see him, and obviously Michael's still there as well. Whitesnake's got to get past this back marker. Let's see if a Wild Dog or Mean Man Moody, I'm not too sure who.
We've got the Mega Rain now, but it still says damn.
Not even mentioned Shadow Lancer tonight. I completely forgot he was even here.
Yeah, he went into the pits and he was sat there for like good 2 laps.
Oh, he's taking a big whack there at the start.
Yeah, I would say so.
A few guys that I haven't really mentioned tonight. Hellraiser's another one. But he seems to be just plodding along nicely, looking for another top 10 finish.
But that's ST Collar, not very far behind him really.
No.
3 seconds. He's in striking distance really.
Yeah, I
So
think
you can see him.
Hellraiser will be sweating a little bit. That's for sure.
Now he's gone 3 seconds to 1.7.
Robin Dobbin's still clearly out front. 3 seconds is take a major mistake now for him to lose that P1. I think by the looks of it, Balls is definitely going to have his P2. It's just what's going to happen with P3 because Fearless Freak is still chasing Whitesnake. But I don't think with how much... Oh, Tro's all over the back of Michael now. He's managed to recover from that from the crash he's had earlier. He's trying to get P5 back and he's going to make the move. Oh, nearly touched there. Back marker getting in the mix there as well.
Poor old mean Moody's just trying to drive along. And he's like, look at these idiots behind me. Oh, true. Look how close he's to...
oh, that was always going to happen. You need to back off a bit.
He was pushing him round the corner, wasn't he? He said, here you go, look, here's a tow rope. I'll push you.
He needs to be careful he doesn't get caught too much in the slip when it comes to braking and there's no air resistance. You just fly into the back of him.
Yeah.
Plus, when your car's that low down as well, that's what I find in the McLaren is you struggle. If you're too close to the car in front, you don't see anything.
No.
Coella's just, I think Hellraiser's about to lose position to Coella. I think he has just lost it. Yeah, he has.
He has.
Unlucky Hellraiser.
Oh, that's a shame.
I know it's not the top 10. We know how much Hellraiser likes top 10 finish.
Yeah. But that's it. Robin Dobbin's finished.
So Robin Dobbin crosses the line. So I'm just going to follow.
Big Bull Spurs.
Just going to follow Tro and Michael over the line because these two guys are still fighting. See if he's going to make the move. He's done it. Is he going to make the move? He's on the outside. Though. He's on the outside. Oh, and I think we've got a drag race to the finish line.
Fearless Freak has just been given preposition by Whitesnake. I don't know what's going on there.
And Tro, sorry mate, just quick on Tro's just managed to do Michael on the last corner. He's done him on the straight and got P5 out of it, so congratulations to him.
Yeah, I don't know what happened with Fearless Freak and Whitesnake, because Whitesnake was in front. As he came around the last corner, he just like slowed down, unless he give him a love tap or something throughout that race and just thought, you know...
He ran out of fuel. There's always that possibility, I suppose.
Well, as he went past, he sped right up again, so I don't know.
Oh, maybe. Well, benefits you a bit, because you got your prediction right of Robin Dobbin, Big Balls and Fearless Freak, P1, 2 and 3, so... Well done to you.
Tro is doing donuts. He's loving life. Show us his burnout.
I'm not surprised. I mean, disappointment for taking that tap off of Fearless Freak, but I think he'll be elated by getting that last position back on the on the straight. So well done to him. Just waiting for Dale to cross the line now.
He's still doing burnouts.
Is that Tro? Oh, it starts.
My driver of the day is going to your voting.
Yeah?
Yep. He finished where he started, but he had that whack at the start, and he was pretty much like last, well not quite last, but like a position above last, which would have been 16th, I think, to come back to 8th. So he's getting my driver of the day. Personally,
got any major jumpers here that have...
It was either your voting or Michael for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Michael Racebow as well.
The biggest quali jump, like the biggest jumps from quali. Pretty much everyone quite close to where they started anyway. Why not see? He started 10th. He finished 14th, yeah. I don't know. I'll make a decision in a minute. I think it's probably going to be Where did Michael start quali?
Third.
Oh, Michael was P3, so he's lost a few places. Do you know what, I'm going to go with Tro for my one. I think he did quite well.
Yeah.
And then to get that place back on the last lap as well was pretty epic. So Tro can be my driver of the day, and
Green light,
you're
go,
voting
go.
for you.
Yep.
But that's it for another week. Thank you for joining us if you were here, and look forward to next weekend where we are at. I've already checked this once, but I can't remember. We are at Bathurst. Yeah, one of my favourites. It should be good fun.
That should be good fun.
Carnage in the mountains. So yeah, looking forward to that. It's going to be a normal race again, so it should be good. Apart from that, yep, we'll see you all next week, and see you in a minute. Bye-bye.
Nice.